comfy. Comfy.
I'm kind
We're
of
loose.
soft.
We're good.
Soft-spoken.
All right. You're from Wisconsin.
I'm from Wisconsin.
Let's go. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Welcome back to the next aid station. I am your host, Jake Kilgore. Guy in the middle,
What's up, dog?
Mick Garrison. Far left today, in from Wisconsin, but you are a Utah now. Winner of the women's race, 50 miler at DC Peaks, Ashley Moline.
Thank you to have me.
Here we go.
Slow clap it, baby. Slow
Let's go.
clap it. Ashley,
Let me feel your hands.
come on. Are they warmed up yet?
Still cold.
I normally have cold hands. Like
So do I.
chronically cold hands.
So tell me who you had at the finish line. Your husband and your brother?
My cousin.
Cousin.
Yep. My husband Mitch and my cousin Parker.
Okay.
They were there the whole race, every aid station,
Nice.
with all my gear, the food, the warm clothes, hand warmers. We went through a lot of hand warmers.
Dude, there's this thing about Wisconsins and Minnesotans. Wisconsinites and Minnesotans.
Yep.
You know what they do when they come to Utah? Like
Drink
this.
beer.
They drink beer. They hunt. Our
They win
animals.
races.
They always make a comment about, oh, it's not that cold. I'm like, it's still cold, bro. I know it's not negative 25, but it's still cold. You guys do that.
We do, yeah. And
She's like, well, I finished, didn't I?
The hunting comment is funny because
Yeah.
with the bear tag, when
Yes.
my husband actually thought I won a bear tag to go bear hunting, he was like, this is amazing.
Let's go. Sign me up.
He told me,
Yeah.
he goes, I might have to start running.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
He thought, because I said to you, I said, well, you're going to take the bear tag? And behind you, those two dudes, your husband and your cousin, they went just like this. Bro, their eyes went this
Oh,
big.
yeah.
And they were like, no freaking way. A bear tag?
Oh, yeah. Let's go. I think Eli was there for that, too.
Yeah.
You podiumed last year.
Third place, yep.
Yeah. So when you signed up again, you had it in your mind, like, what was your goal?
I mean, podium is always in my mind, but I looked at the entrance and it looked like a competitive field for the females. So I originally went into the race as my main goal, just trying to beat last year's time. I think with trail running, it's hard to compare your times to other courses when everything is so different, weather's different, the terrain's different. And so I thought it'd be cool to run the same course 2 years in a row and try to beat my time. And if I beat my time, that was going to be my main goal. If I podium, that would have been awesome. And then, yeah, everything changed from there. Goals changed.
I looked at that before I came in, and I did 3 minutes of preparation because I didn't think I need a whole lot of prep here. But last year when you took third, you ran a 10:25. And this year you ran 10:23.
So I beat it.
Oh, my gosh. For real?
Yes.
Yeah, 10:23.
She beat her time by 2 minutes. Clearly on 50% of the course was different.
Yeah.
Rain, blah, blah, blah. So from a runner's perspective, having done both courses 2 years in a row, what was the biggest, like, do you feel like they're given same weather? Are they the same time? Or did you run a 10:23 because it was so cold, the downhill descents were slow? Like, what do you run that course in, say, tomorrow when it's 70 degrees and sunny?
Well, tomorrow I'm still going to be sore. So
Okay, but tomorrow being fresh.
The
Yeah.
next
If the
few
race
days.
were to be tomorrow instead.
Oh man, I definitely think I would have run it faster without the weather. I think the downhills are definitely my strength, and so
Yeah.
it was very slippery. Like you're sliding everywhere, and the puddles were like mid shin deep, and so you're like, I started off the race like kind of going around
I was
them a
gonna
little
ask
bit,
that.
and then I was
Yeah.
like, we're just gonna go through them now.
That was
And
my next question. At what point were you like, screw it, I'm not trying to avoid puddles anymore? Like, first
Like, what's
mile?
the point?
Yeah, at some
I
point.
think it took me longer. I saw other racers running straight through them, and if I kind of watched them, it almost looked like they were going slower through them. But then it got to the point where you would try to go around and you just slip into them anyways. And so I'd say probably right after Mueller aid station is when I started running straight through them. So it took me longer than others.
35 miles.
Wow.
You were like, okay, I'll just go through them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say 3-4 miles
No.
in.
Yeah, but others were.
You never
Okay.
fell?
No, I never fell. No.
I
And-
ran with you last year
Yeah.
down Wild Rose.
almost
and
fell
you
on
are a
that
fast
section,
downhill
though.
runner.
You told me she
Yeah.
was bombing.
Bombing, dude.
Yeah.
Her
but-
family was watching.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
from
was-
Wisconsin.
that was
Live
fun.
stream.
They were live streaming it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I became friends with her then, and I was watching to see how it went this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I was originally bummed to not have the zigzag downhill because that's where I normally make up a lot of my time. I'd say the uphill pretty average, but then hit the like steep downhills. I feel like I can fly, but then even like the technical with the mud and everything, I still was moving pretty quick. So anytime I had a downhill, that was where I tried to make up some time, even though it was like crazy conditions.
But like you were feeling, you had the energy to push like other people that I saw. I didn't see you out there.
Right.
They were in survival mode, just like Scott ran it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
And he was saying that he had the downhills were so slow because of how muddy and slippery that he couldn't go fast enough to stay warm.
Okay.
And then that caused him to have to drop.
Yeah.
DNF guy.
That's okay.
Hey, man, who cares?
anyone who told the line, they won. It was a crazy day.
So were you like everybody else, freezing your ass off? You had to have been. Of course.
Yes, I was cold. It was very cold. It helped a lot to switch my gloves out. Every aid station, I changed my mittens, and I had hand warmers in my mittens, and I felt like from my hands that like warmed my whole body up. And even though it only lasted 5 minutes, and then it was like drenched again, and I was like wringing the hand warmers out.
But that 5 minutes
but the
was
5
just like,
minutes
yes.
it felt like I could like get a little warmer, and then I got cold, and then warmer, and then cold, rather than just like downhill slope cold. So it brought me back to life. And then at Mueller, I did a full outfit change, like sports bra, top, jacket. I kept my shorts on, changed my socks, and that was like life changing too. But sat down at that aid station for about 15 minutes, and I was like, if I stay any longer, it's getting cold. I was starting to shake a little bit.
You went in and like warmed up.
I didn't go in. I like was like, I'm not going in. I'm not going by a fire because I'm not.
Yeah.
It was
Brighton.
Yeah, I had to just
Brighton.
keep
That's the
going.
yurt I went in at Bear.
You go in the yurt, bro. You're not coming out.
It's so cozy in there. But what if you have hypothermia coming on? You have to warm up.
Yeah. Then you got to just.
Then you got to make a decision.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
knew I wasn't at like an unsafe point yet, and the outfit change helped.
Yeah.
Do you know? Did you know where you were racing amongst the females before the? At what point did you know?
No,
because there are all the 55K runners. There's you guys. It was wild.
I did not know until after Mueller where I was.
And you were in second there.
I was in first.
You were in first
Yeah.
at Mueller.
You didn't
I
know
was-
till they told you?
So no, so I I didn't know where I started. Normally at the start of the race, I kind of eye up like where some of the top females are, and I mean it was dark. It was like chaotic, and everyone just goes at once. And I didn't know it started raining, so I didn't know where I was even to start. And then coming into the first aid station, I saw Astrid and I want to say it was Natalie both come out of the first aid station.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was coming in as they were going out. And so I didn't know if Sydney was in front of her because I had like looked up Sydney too. I was like, these girls are going to be up there.
Yeah.
And so I didn't see her. So I just thought she was just smoking all of us. And so then I was trying to catch Astrid. We caught up between there and Farmington Pond. And we ran together probably 12 miles or so.
You and Astrid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then came into Farmington Pond together. I think that's where Natalie dropped. And then Astrid and I started up Farmington Road, or that like, is that Farmington Road?
Yeah,
That
Canyon
main
Road.
part?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I ran that, and then I didn't see Astrid.
Dude, I was
from
just gonna ask.
there.
I'm like, did you run all of Farmington Canyon?
Yeah, I did.
My
Yeah, I
girl.
When
ran-
you hit
I
the
ran-
single track, you ran too?
There were some like technical, like rocky spots that there were some turnoffs that I needed to check because I didn't know that section of the course.
You ran up Farmington Canyon, all of it in that shit.
Like 90%, I would say.
I'd be like, see ya.
Yeah, dude, that's stuff
Yeah.
you gotta. That's
You'd run that all the time.
That's the stuff,
That's hard
dude.
for me to run that.
Yeah.
for
I
you.
was like, just stay warm, stay warm.
yeah.
Was there any time where you're like, I can't do this?
No,
Ooh.
no, there was not one. But
You were like, I'm finishing this.
yeah, yeah.
You get a little more fire when you're in contention, right? Like if you're in contention, like you're thinking about the cold way less
Yeah.
than if you're just suffering mid pack or whatever. Like when you're in contention, I think runners naturally are like, you're more thinking about who's in front of me, how far behind am I, how far ahead am I from. Is that true for you in conditions like that?
Yeah. And I would say, I mean, but also even at that point, still didn't know I was in first. So,
But you knew you were.
I knew I was up there.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You were competing.
I thought Sydney was still smoking me.
All the way through Mueller.
Yeah, yeah. So
Meanwhile,
when
she's at the hospital.
Until
you
and
got
I feel
to
so
Mueller.
bad for her. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I came through Mueller, and then I passed a couple 55Ks. And they were like, oh my gosh, a 50 miler, like as if they hadn't seen anyone. And I was like, wait, have you guys seen anyone pass yet? And they're like, a couple guys. And I was like, any girls? And they said no. And then I said to them, wow, Sydney is smoking me. And then they're like, no, you're the first female. And I just thought like she had passed far along. And then at that point, I just like pretended I was in first, and I ran as if I was in first because that gave me excitement. So yes, when you think you're in first or close to it, yeah, it pushes you for sure.
And then they confirmed it at Summerwood.
No, I didn't even ask because I didn't want to know. Because if they would have told me I was in,
They're like, oh, you're an 8th.
yeah, then I would have lost my jive there.
So you didn't know that you won till you crossed the finish line.
I didn't even know I won when I crossed. I sat down and then I asked, so do you guys know where I was? And then whoever the guy in the blue hat looked and
Rich.
he goes, oh, hey, you won. And I went, hell yeah.
That was Aaron Santa.
Oh, really?
Our
He's like, hang on.
Clocking.
Yep, you won.
he's our
Here's a space
timekeeper guy.
blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I didn't know you won.
Yeah, it was.
This was the
surprise.
craziest.
Oh, I told you.
Dude, this was the
Did I
craziest
tell
race
you on
ever.
Sunday?
I was. Yeah. Or Saturday. No, yes, Sunday.
Sunday.
So this is how I was out in the field, like just on Operation Save Runners.
As you should have been.
So I was like 10 minutes at the finish line. That was a hell of a
How's
pop.
that?
That was
Yeah.
like boom.
Yeah, put it right in the mic. too.
Boom.
Bam.
So it was just wild. Like it changed things for me. I'm like, I can't go to the finish line and just
Yeah.
kick it.
Yeah.
So he tells me, he's like, dude, Ashley won. I'm like, no, what? So I hit you up on Instagram. I'm like, girl, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
It was hard. I talked about it in the pre-race pod, but since it hasn't been released, the time that you finished, there were obviously a bunch of men finishing. You finished 7th overall, and then there were women finishing the 55K, men finishing. I'm like, I had no idea, and I was at the finish line.
Oh yeah, everyone was just trying to get warm.
Dude, I couldn't see anyone's bibs. I didn't even know. I mean, I know a good percentage of the runners by face, but like I barely recognize them.
Oh, I had my hood up, my hat on,
Yeah.
my bib
hat.
was on my back.
That
like,
picture is
yeah.
dope. Going through Mueller.
Yeah.
You got the hood up and it's all like misty and
Oh,
dark.
Yeah. That's
So-
Aren't those good?
That's awesome. Yeah, those were good photos.
Such a cool shot, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does a great job.
Zebediah.
Yeah, Zebediah. He was born in 1818.
He was born in 300 BC. Yeah, that was cool.
Can I just say something to like you asked about if there was any moment where I like wondered if I shouldn't finish the race
Yeah.
or stop? I think like I'm not a pro runner, and so I can only like I have to fit running into my work schedule, and so I pick like one main race a year, and my one main race has been a 50 mile or a 50K, and in my head I had this race in my mind for a year. And leading up to it, I was like, it's today or I can't make this race up. Like, there's not another opportunity for me to change my schedule around to run another race. And so that was one of the big things in my mind of, like, I've been training for this all year. This was my A race. I can't just like pick up and go travel somewhere else to run another 50-mile next weekend. So that was also like something that was just in my mind all race.
This is why we can't cancel them.
You just got to do the reroute. Yeah. What was your take on the...
What was your vote?
Yeah, what was your vote and why?
Saturday. Yeah.
Why?
Well, I wake up at 5:30 on Monday morning to go to work, and that sounded not fun to finish a race and then go to bed and wake up. And I'm a physical therapist, and so I'm like squatting and lunging and doing all these exercises. So that was one reason, but honestly, the storms and the rain kind of excited me, and I figured I'd have a one-up on people, just because I think I have that mental grit to push through.
That Wisconsin DNA, baby.
Get that soccer.
I say the Wisconsin roots and the soccer girl grit. Yep. Yeah. I think that's, I figured the bad weather would maybe play to my advantage. So
you were not wrong.
She picked to run in the rain, was excited, went out, smashed it.
I am not surprised. With that mentality, that's what's up. That's great. That's so cool to hear. Yeah. So why did you pick DC Peaks 3 years ago? Didn't you race the 55K?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The first year we did the 55K.
Yeah, I think that was your first.
And you podiumed?
Mm-hmm.
Second, maybe.
Second, yeah. Yep.
Why did you pick DC Peaks the very first time?
Do you guys know Kenzie Barlow?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. She was my coach for a bit. So she coached me to run my first ultra in January 2023, and I ran the Arches Ultra, and then I just didn't know much about ultra running, and so I was like, what are some cool races? And she was like, well, there's this really cool local one, and she mentioned you guys.
There you go.
And I was like, sure, like I didn't know much about it, and so and I liked that I live in Sandy, so it's close. I could go train on the course and get used to the terrain. And so, I ran that, and then you guys gave me a free entry into whatever one the next year, and
the 50.
And I remember I messaged you guys, and I was like, "Do I do the 50K or the 50?" And you're both like, "Why wouldn't you do the 50? You already did the 50K."
Yeah.
So then it brought me back, and then my this year goal was to try to run it again and beat my time. So I don't know, you guys keep pulling me back.
Well,
it's a fun race.
As happy as we are that you won and came back 3 years in a row, we are going to miss you next year. We're going to miss you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
She's going to race Bear 100,
what he's
bro.
talking about.
Yeah.
She's going to race Bear. She's going to be on our talk list. She will be on our watch list, dude.
Let me just say, this is like such a silly sport. It's like you run a 50-mile, you win a 50-mile, and then you're like, congrats, good job, but like you can do better.
We're gonna
Here's
take
100.
up all your time.
Here's your reward.
So yeah, I'm so honored to have that and like have the opportunity to even like consider doing it. If you would have asked me like literally last week, I'd be like, I don't know if I ever want to run 100. And now that it's like the opportunity's right here, I'm definitely thinking on it, and I want to sit on it. Like I want to have a really good reason on why I want to run it. I've gotten so many people reaching out, and they're like, that's amazing. Like you have to do it. It's the best race. Like you have this awesome opportunity, which is like definitely shoving me that way, but I need to like find my reason to do it too.
Yeah, because it would be your first 100.
Yeah.
So
it'd be my first anything past 50.
Yeah, so 100.
So.
You'd probably do a training race of 100K or something, maybe 2-3 months before would be smart. But I mean, not a huge difference between most mountainous 100Ks or a 50-miler. I mean, not a,
Yeah.
Depending on the course, not a huge difference.
And like when I have my mind set on a race, I go like 100% all in. So it's like if I decide to do it, it's going to be a full send.
You'll do great.
And I'll pick all your brains on all the details.
Oh, for sure. Well, and if you decide not to, then it rolls down to Astrid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't even see.
Astrid, bro, you picked Astrid second. And she took second. By the way, let me just clue you in on this other little piece of trash talk.
That I did?
No, Ashley. She brought it to me, bro. Great. In the tents at the finish line. We're hanging out. We're talking. I'm talking about the bear tag. You going to run it? She's like, oh, hey, by the way, I listened to your pre-race episode. I go, oh, awesome. Thanks. She goes, you guys didn't pick me. Here I am. And the whole tent.
That was exactly what I said.
The whole tent just erupts. Yeah. Like her cousin and husband
great.
clapping. I'm like, we do that intentionally. We like to not pick the winners, right, Mick?
Rachel Entrican.
No, I thanked you. I said I didn't have a target on my
Killian.
back. So
Happened with Killian. It happens, dude. People call us out.
It's great.
Like,
it's fun. It's fun to prove you guys wrong.
Yeah.
So.
We did mention you. We did.
You did.
We were in our 7-ish watch list, but yeah, neither one of us picked you on the podium.
Who did I pick to win it?
We both picked Sydney. I picked Astrid third.
Oh, I did pick Sydney.
I honestly picked Sydney too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's why you run them, man.
Yeah.
That's why you toe up and you go all the way to the end.
That's why I picked Saturday.
Yes. Give you the
Have some
the leg up,
have
the
some
advantage.
crazy weather.
Yep. So, what do you got planned this winter, this spring? Anything? Anything on the schedule?
No races on the schedule. Come October, I usually like to get into mountain biking more and climbing and backpacking and all the other things. I find that if I continue to run as hard as I do year round, it's just burnout mentally, physically. So yeah, I like to spend this time going down to Moab a lot. And then I usually start thinking about next year's races in November, December, and then try to get to the gym more, get stronger, and pick up my training again in January, February-ish.
Dude,
so
yes.
I maintain something throughout the winter, but yeah, I think you got to
Right
have
here, baby.
that, like,
right there.
yeah.
I am the same. I get burnt out. I'm like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm cooked. And I just take the winter to not run for 3-4 months.
I think it's
And
really good.
I hit the gym because I lose 15 pounds every summer.
Yeah, my arms feel weak.
Yeah, I got. I don't have 15 pounds to lose.
You're going to hit F45 again?
Yeah, every day, Monday through Friday. I can't wait. I'm so excited to just go to the gym for an hour and then go to work.
It feels good.
Yeah, no long runs. Oh, it just feels great.
I know. I do.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
It's great to hear you guys say this too.
Yeah. I normally do my long runs on Thursdays with my work schedule. So I work 7 to noon and then I do my long run. And now I'm like, what do people do on their Thursday afternoon?
Read a book? What are we doing?
I'm so bored. Yeah. What are you being coached by anybody now?
No, I actually do some of my own coaching now.
Okay, plug. Let's go.
Yeah, Kenzie was amazing. Like before I worked with her, I was consistently placing fourth, like 4 races in a row. I was like, why can't I get on a podium? And so I reached out to her, and I think the first race I had with her, I placed third, and I was like, okay, she's changing something. So she totally changed my thoughts on training, the way I trained. I was running way too hard all the time. And so yeah, I worked with her for 2 years, and then I'm a sports physical therapist too. I have my CSCS as well, so I'm already have experience in that field. So that kind of just brought me into coaching. I did some courses, and yeah, I keep my roster small because it's just fun for me. I just like to do it. I like to help athletes kind of have the experience that I had too.
You're like, come race me at DC Peaks.
Yeah. I had a patient who ran the race too, so that was really cool.
The 50 miler?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
I can't say who or what, but yeah.
Oh, boring.
Yeah.
You
But
could have said
it's-
you shouldn't have said patient. You should have just said I knew someone.
Yeah, and I had
Friend.
I actually had two patients run the bear the weekend before, so it's really cool to see them out and about and see them in the real world, not just in the clinic.
How long have you been in Utah?
8 years now.
What brought you here?
Physical therapy school. I did my doctorate at the U. So
Let's go, Utes.
well, I wanted to be in the mountains. I applied to schools in Utah, Colorado, Montana. The U was my top choice, and then came out here for school, slashed the mountains, and then was like not sure where I'd be after that. And then we finished school, and my husband and I were like, we can't imagine leaving right now. So we're still here.
Cool.
8 years later. Yeah. You get sucked in the lifestyle out here, and it's hard to imagine life without mountains.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So DC Peaks, we kind of had an idea of what the alternate route was, but we, going into the week, we were like throwing this together in 2 days. It was crazy for us. So we put it together. We have the vote Saturday, Sunday. We go through all this stuff, emails. It's like crazy for us.
Yeah.
So we make
Thursday, Friday.
Yes, all of it. It's nuts.
Yeah,
so
I
we make
can't
the
imagine.
decision. We go out, course mark, change where the aid stations are going to be and all that stuff. When you were running it, how was the experience of the actual race itself for you? What's your feedback for us on how we could be better or?
Yeah, I mean, I thought you guys did a great job, like, managing everything. I love that you guys put out the poll and, like, got feedback from everyone. I think it was safe. Like, I mean, there was lightning and there was snow. I honestly, at the start of the race, I think you said, let's hope that, like, we get some bad weather, but not so bad that, like, we didn't have to change the course.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was exactly that. So I think you guys rerouted it really well. And in terms of, like, the vert, I think you guys put out like 7,000 something on the description, but
Or 9.
It said 9,000.
Okay.
25, something like that.
Okay. I clocked like 10,900. So
What?
and I asked a few. So I loved that, like, we still got the vert in. I thought that was awesome.
Did you power hike anything?
Let's see. At the start, the, like,
Of
I don't know,
Mueller?
oh.
No,
the
Great Western Trail,
yeah,
like
yeah.
mile 4 or 5.
When it really started dumping on us.
Yes, mile 4 or 5. Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was lightning. They're actually, side note, there with the lightning, people were screaming. Like, it thundered and then it lightning and you just hear screams.
So
Like scared
We're
screams?
Scared screams.
Or like,
Like-
yeah, warrior scream, gladiator scream.
Maybe a little of both, but I think a few more scared screams.
see, bro, we made the right call to push it back an hour. It was the major lightning at 5.
Of course we made
But
the right call.
it was, people were screaming and then I just, like, started laughing. I was like, this is ridiculous.
sounds
like, this is
terrible.
so funny.
Nick is petrified of lightning. I should be more scared than I am. I'm not at all scared at all. And he's like runs and hides in a corner. Somewhere in between.
I think I would be in between. Like, I was having fun. I thought it was kind of funny. But then I also was like, what happens if, like, my poles start buzzing and my hair starts sticking up? Like, where do I go?
Wait, is that what happens?
I've heard that.
We
I don't know,
we
though.
grow hair.
No, like,
just
your
hair
arm
comes-
hair
So we would-
sticks up me. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't put my hat on for this pod. That's crazy.
So
Huh. Let me get that.
Um,
Let me get that. Halfway through.
there we go. Some
Oh,
branding.
it's so much better. I'm warm now. I was freezing.
I don't want to get struck by lightning like you.
I think it was just very different lightning than what we like, it was the whole sky lightning. Like, it lit up the whole sky. It wasn't just like little bursts, which we don't see a lot in Utah, I feel like. But
When we do, it is rad,
Yeah.
dude. We were course marking
That was
Wild
amazing.
Rose. And the out and back at Summerwood, we were just confirming we had signs and everything.
Yeah.
Like at 9 p.m. on Friday, he and I were doing that. So we were climbing
Oh
up
my
just,
gosh.
500 feet. Boom! But you could just see the city. It was so.
I actually liked that.
oh my
That was rad, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
That-
but yes, I power hiked that section
Oh, when
Okay.
you went out.
when it was like lightning and thundering and
Yeah.
Some people
crazy.
missed that out and back. Could they have missed it, or did they skip
No,
it?
she's talking about
The Great
Great Western
Okay,
Trail.
but
Yeah.
Summerwood, the out and back to the last aid
Oh.
station.
Some 55
Could you-
Kers
really?
missed
Could you
it.
miss that, or did they skip that?
How was the marking?
Well,
right
I
there?
would say there was a sign there with an arrow. So
There was a
go, dude.
GPX.
yeah,
And blue
I thought-
flags.
maybe if it was really windy and they had their hat down and looking down, maybe. But
So they're cheaters.
And you hate them.
No, I don't hate anybody.
You heard it here. She hates them.
She heard it. Ashley wants to DQ all of them.
No, that's not true. I thought the markings were fine. I thought
Cool.
I also knew the course, so I didn't pay close attention at that section. The whole first half I obviously didn't know because that was the alternate, and I took one short wrong turn, but it was because I was following other people. And I saw a flag, and I yelled to them. I was like, "Are we going the right
you
way?"
saved them?
Yeah.
Where was it? Do you remember? Before Farmington Pond?
Yes, it was right before. It was not far from Farmington.
Like when you did the
Pond.
terraces, you were going this
It
way
was
and then
before
loop.
that.
That's right above our house.
But close to
We
that.
almost had you come to my house,
Oh,
like
Literally.
as an aid station.
We were gonna have an aid station at his house.
That could have
And
been
we
fun.
would have made it a huge party.
They'd have been DNFing in your living room.
Yeah, maybe you don't want that.
All
I know,
warm
like
and
it's all
couchy.
warm, fire's on.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Hey,
Come
can I
in.
borrow your microwave?
You don't want to go back out there.
Yeah.
Temptation
My neck's a
station.
little cold. Can I heat it up in your microwave, Mick?
Hit the hot tub for a minute.
I heard one racer complaining about the markings, but it also was like the windiest part of the day, and I mean you're like, yeah, like I said, you're like sideways, head down, and I mean we had the GPX file, so I thought
Whoever that
it
is
was
stupid.
Especially that section. Who marked that section, Mick?
It was great.
That's great. Yeah. Okay. What else we got for her, man? That was a lot. That was download.
If you
Yeah,
if
time
you
flies.
if you don't run, you've podiumed every time.
So yeah, somehow.
With us. Yeah.
If you don't run, you got to come back and volunteer and be a part of it and see
Yeah, I would love that.
see it from
I think that
from
would
that
be
perspective.
awesome because especially Saturday, those volunteers to be out there for that many hours is crazy. Like
I love them.
they're amazing. Yeah. And every single like such good hype energy. Like every time I ran in right away, what can I get you? Like what do you need? Do you need to get warm? What food? And there was many where I just like checked in, checked out, and they're like hyping you up as you run out. They're like, "You're a badass," and like it was so cool. Like
That's great.
you run in and you just get all this energy from them. So I think it'd be so fun to be on that side of it. I've never been on that side of it.
So it's 1 week.
Go ahead.
Maybe
Go ahead.
it's 1 week after Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Which is where we are now.
Maybe it's 1 week before.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Neither do you. We have a little
Yeah.
vote going. If
I
we,
saw that. Yeah.
what do you vote?
I didn't vote because I had to think on it. I was like,
Bro, no one has voted.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No one
I
has.
think people are thinking.
They're thinking.
What? 0 people have voted?
As of an hour ago, 0 votes.
Is it because we've been shunned?
It's middle of the day. They're hopefully working.
What?
I
Working.
love the October weekend. The colors are like amazing. So I love that through like Mueller Park. But yeah, maybe the weather. I don't know though. We had great. It was hot last year. It was like 80s.
3 years
I
in a
dumped
row.
ice on myself at every aid station.
Yeah.
3 years in
So
a
I don't know,
row.
Maybe you keep it.
Running low on water, low on ice, overheating. This just in. Scott, how's the vote looking, buddy?
58% say week before Bear, 42% keep it the same.
Dude, it's going to be 50. It's going to be 52, 48.
What do-
exactly like the Saturday, Sunday thing.
That was really close.
Yeah. How close was
Like
it?
52-48.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's
there
what
wasn't
this is.
enough to
stressful.
help.
That's
What-
Because it wasn't
this
really
thing.
a vote. It was data that we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask what made you guys decide Saturday? What were the
Yeah, we-
main
we-
variables?
So we covered that on our last pod, so I don't need to go crazy into
No.
it. But we were losing volunteers on Sunday. It was we had race directors of other races advise that we keep it on the same day that it was originally signed up for, and it was just so even. And then the last thing was the weather guy. We were working with the search and rescue team.
Yeah.
The weather guy's like, it's not good the next morning. Like, we don't advise that you send people up on the original route Sunday morning. So we're like, oh shit.
Was there snow up there?
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
So it was great down here.
Yeah.
But we looked up there and we're like, ooh.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
44 degrees down here,
Mm-hmm.
which means it was going to be bad up there.
Yeah.
So
we
we
probably
would have
would've-
done all of that, and then it would have sucked for you guys to go up there.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been able to do it. We would have done Sunday would have been
on-
alternate course
yeah.
Sunday, and then literally everyone's pissed.
What if it's like, you said it had to change it on, it would have to be like 80,
85, 90%.
What about for
Yeah.
this one? For the before or after bear?
I think it's got to be high.
Like not 70.
It can't be 60, 40.
It can't be like 68.
No, but not 70. That's too high.
That's way high. That's crazy.
68 is too
That's
low.
too low.
Whatever's in between.
So somewhere in between, if it's that, you would change it?
it has to be dead nuts.
Exactly 69%. And then you will change it.
I'll change it.
No. What's your number? Bro, if it's 65% of the people say to move it,
I would say it
What?
needs to
What's
be
your problem?
greater than 75.
no.
Well, that's you asked I get to answer your question.
No.
He likes to ask me a question, and then when I answer, he's like, "No." I'm like, "What do you want me? What answer do you?
Does
want
it
me
matter?
to
Does it
give?"
matter who says to move it or not?
That's a good question.
Like, I'm not gonna go look at it. I would say,
Why wouldn't you go look at it? What if like a bunch of elites are like move it to in
I
September?
don't care what they say.
What?
I could care less.
That's
what
not
they-
true.
Yeah, a bunch.
You don't
6
want elite
elites. What's a bunch?
You don't want elite runners in your race,
Hayden Hawks is like, if you move it, I'll race. Great, I'll move it.
so you do care.
Elite, not a
What
bunch
if Caleb?
of.
What if Caleb said it?
He's not because he's racing UTMB.
What if Mick Garrison said it?
Then I would definitely say no.
Hayden, Caleb, Mick. I think we covered it.
I don't know, man. I'm not like stubborn on it. I think it's a crapshoot. Like, you're in the mountains in the fall, and something could happen. September,
You're
after
sick.
the summer solstice, which is September 20th, you are subject to whatever Mother Nature wants to send in the mountains at 9,000 feet.
And you like this? This is fun for you?
I love it.
It takes years off my life. You're just out there, you're like, did you say you just ran through some aid stations?
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you're obviously just you're crushing it. I'm like stressed out of my mind.
Where did you spend the most time?
Zigzag.
Okay. Yeah, when I ran through Zigzag, I told Jake at the end that I saw like a bunch of people just huddled under the tent when
Yeah.
I passed through, and I'm like, "What are you guys doing? That's gonna make it worse. You're just
They were
standing there."
shaking.
They
Yeah.
were. It looked terrible, and I was like, "I'm not going in there. I'm gonna keep going."
I don't know. Either they didn't have your fitness or they weren't in the race because all the family
There was a lot.
just
maybe it was
took
family,
over
yeah.
the aid station.
Yeah.
So we'll have to dial that in too.
So you're October, first week of October. Great. I agree with your voting process.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And you're saying that too? So I'm out.
You're the odd man out.
I'm
in
not
this
even
room, bro.
necessarily sold on it. I'm just like 2 out of 5 years is heavy. So if we do this and we run it in October, I was telling him, and this happens again, that'll be 50%. I'm
You-
out.
Yeah, you told me you're quitting.
No, we're not quitting because we're moving it, and I don't have to quit.
Then I'm quitting.
Great.
No, I'm trying not to be too,
Me and Ashley will run
too
it.
married to it. I think what's more important than who votes is the quantity of votes.
Of course. I
If
just
21 people vote, I'm like, whatever. I don't care if it's 90%. I want to see if 500 people vote. How many runners have we had race this thing in 5 years?
okay.
Hundreds. Our next caller is calling me. Hold, please.
Our next caller.
Next caller. Hey, caller. Eli, what's up, dude?
Oh,
Okay, cool. We'll be down in a few. We're just wrapping up with Ashley. All right, man. Okay, later. First time, long time. Just calling into the show. Eli White, everybody. He is in the lobby waiting. He goes, I'm down by the big
Bro, I
skeleton.
thought he was calling in for his interview. I'm like, no,
No.
we're not doing that.
Mm-mm.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turned out okay. It's like
Last year we did it
we did it
a
with
handful of times.
Sabrina.
we did it with Cody
Yeah.
and Preston this year.
Oh, well, you're saying just call in where we just put it on speaker. We'll do that. We'll do like a 10-minute call
Oh, yeah, no, I meant like a full podcast.
in. No,
with
like
some-
Zoom.
Yeah.
We
have-
did one this year with Killian Korth after he won something.
Tahoe.
No, because he came in after Tahoe. Oh, no, you're right. He came in after Bigfoot.
He came in after Bigfoot. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's like delayed
same.
and weird. And
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to do our format with 3. One-on-one, you can do a Zoom. You're just talking.
Mm-hmm.
But when there's 3 of us trying to talk and delayed, it kind of messes with the format.
oh, we did one too when you were in Italy.
Which is fine.
It was
That's just-
okay.
but one-on-one, yeah, the delay to Italy was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Yeah.
When you FaceTime me when I was in the shower, that was way better.
I loved it.
Way better.
Yeah, I love that.
Way better service.
The last 2 times I've called him, not last
He,
2.
him and his wife called me last night. I'm in the shower. I'm like, what the hell? What's up?
I mean,
Let's do-
why are you answering in the shower?
Why not? You know?
God,
Because it wasn't like a get clean shower. It was a I'm freezing. Let's get warm shower. And I'm like, Bree, is that you? Jake's not there, right? Oh yeah.
Ashley immediately goes to, why did you answer?
Why not?
You idiot.
We're weird.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, man. Super proud of you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Good
you,
job.
guys.
Congrats. I think you've got a nice little career ahead of you. How old are you?
30.
30.
30.
Prime, baby.
Prime ultra running.
Freaking prime. Okay, well, I am biased, obviously, to DC Peaks, but genuinely, I hope that you choose to race the Bear 100. I do. It is the dopest 100. Suits a lot of your strengths. Running a lot of stuff. The downhills you'll crush. I think you would do phenomenal at Bear. I do.
Well, I will pick your brain if I go for it.
Yeah.
And I will let you guys know as soon as I know.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sure Cody will reach out and be in touch with you and give you some time to think on it, whatever. Probably not a huge rush since DC Peaks is the first race of the 6, I think it is now. 6 bear tag races.
Okay.
So I'm sure you got a little
That's
time.
awesome.
At least before the lottery. Now they're a lottery.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, maybe I pick it, but they're not expecting like thousands of entrants in the lottery. They're expecting like 500 or 600.
And how many racers do they?
They'll
Cap
draw
out at?
350.
Okay.
So they're like, it's probably a 65% chance you'll draw out. It's not like Western where it's like thousands of
Yeah,
entrants
yeah.
or even Hard Rock. It's like they're doing a lottery because they freaking broke Ultra sign up and it like crashed and
awesome.
sold out in 4 minutes and the site crashed. They're like, that's not really fair to everyone that's trying to get in the race.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And you've run it. How many times have you run it?
I've only done it once.
Okay. Have you done it?
I DNF'd it. I ran it with
But
him.
you've done it. Okay.
That we ran
Okay.
the same year.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay.
and you've paced twice?
Yeah, I've paced. Yeah, I've spent time up there. I've crewed it. It's the best for crewing.
Yeah.
It sucks because you don't have cell service, but it's like there's one road that's just going from Logan up to Bear Lake, and you basically just go up that road for 5 miles, aid station. Go back up 5 miles, aid station.
Oh,
Go up.
okay.
It's really
Yeah.
cool. It's
Yeah.
like the best for crewing ever.
I do love, like, that part really intrigues me, the whole crew and the team aspect of it, because the 50 mile, I mean, you need your aid stations, you need some crew. Like, my fingers would have fallen off without my husband, but you also could, like, survive it. Whereas, like, 100 miles, like, you need your crew. So,
Yeah, if you're lucky enough to have crew, which I know you would in your situation, I can tell those dudes are super committed to you, which is awesome. It's just it is uplifting and it is an
Yeah.
advantage. Like having a crew in 100, it's awesome. I've done both. I've done 100 without a crew, and I've done
dang.
almost all of them with crew.
Yeah.
And you do move quicker through aid, and you do get pieces of information. They grab this, they grab that, and you're just quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So where you would be racing, that would be awesome. That'd be huge. Yeah, to crew it, fun.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, F1 Ashley Moline 1023 in the 2025 DC Peaks 50 alternate route winner. Thanks for joining us. This has been another episode of the Next Aid Station.